Hi Leo, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to bring you your February 2023 tarot reading. And I want to say happy Valentine, happy Chinese New Year, and happy Groundhog Day coming up soon, eh? So it's the year of the rabbit we've gone into now, which is a calm but prosperous year. Could be a lucky year for some too. So just a second, we'll have a look at those in a sec. See what we have here. Sorry if I'm making too much noise. Just turn your volume down a bit. Let's see. All right. Put those over there. So, very interesting. So we have the Queen of Wands, and she does have a cat under her. That is Leo. Okay, that's talking about lion energy and that big fire going on behind her. And then we also have Capricorn. There could be an earth sign around you, Leo. Virgo, Capricorn, King of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus person around you. You know, it's kind of interesting because they're both sitting there with this big fire going on, you know, near them, right? Showing all their passion, their energy that they have, that you both have, okay? It's kind of cool, this woman, and you could be male or female, is sitting there with her legs open, showing the cat that's there, that is watching, that's very aware of everything that's going on, you know. She carries this very tiny wand, very small, but she can do a lot. She doesn't need to brag about what she can do or show off. She's probably not show offy, or you. And then the pentacle energy is this person is looking for something to invest in, looking for a reason to get up out of their chair. But they don't really see much that catches their eye, that, you know, that makes them want to grow, expand, invest. All right. Until I think they meet you. So whether this is a friend, a business partner, family member, whoever, there is some sort of a partnership, meeting, something going on here. Okay. So let's put that up here. Very interesting, Leo. In your current energy, you have the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords, and it's interesting because also down here in your current energy where you are now is the Hanged Man. This is really interesting. These are both a refusal to see something in another light. Because the Two of Swords, you don't want, there's something you know to be true, but don't want to see it. Okay? And aren't putting any, you're not saying anything, you're not talking about it. There's some sort of refusal to budge, but it's something yet you feel very passionate about, you know. And again, here in the Hanged Man is paused. He is seeing something. It only has one view. He only has one view from where he hangs, from where he sits. He's bound and he can't speak. He can only observe from this situation. And it's funny because she's blinded you know, and kind of refuses to talk. So it seems to be observation, but there's a need to open your view, expand your view here, is what is shining brightly to me. To look from another angle, or ask people for how they see it, you know, and think, you know, because it seems like there's some sort of tunnel vision going on for you, like you're not able to see things. So the challenge you have is the Temperance card, the Ferret, it's called in this deck, the Druid craft deck. And it's an alchemy card, right? It's mixing this and that to temper the situation. Here, you know, to for you, it's not to overreact, not to underreact, not to take it really personally, not to, or to see what the best that can come out of this is. But you know, it's not to be over involved or under involved. It's this right balance, you know, trying to find your balance. That's your challenge in the situation, trying to find how you can work with it and work without it, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Above you, this is on your mind and in your immediate present, coming right up. Okay, you have, it could be in 7 days, you have the Seven of Wands, and it seems that you're needing to defend your position. Okay, people are either wanting your job or threatening your position in some way. This could be at work, and this might be the thing that you're having a hard time seeing. You're just refusing to deal with it, and you're not even, you know, dealing with it at all. But eventually it's going to come here, you know, and you need to decide, are you going to fight for where, you know, what you've built, what you've worked for, or you're going to say, to hell with it, I'm moving on. You know, this is a fight or flight sort of card. So you're making a decision here. I think you're going to fight. You know, the Leos I know don't give up too quickly. All right. In the foundation, we have the Devil. Okay. In this card, it's Cernunos, you know, it's carnal knowledge. It could be carnal knowledge of someone, all right? And, but it doesn't have to be. It can be addiction, it can be mental health, it can be, you know, something that it pulls us off our path, our better path, you know, our, you know, where we can do our best. And you know, the Ferret is here asking for balance, the challenge for you to have more balance in your life. Because when the Temperance comes in, the Ferret, it's because our scale is like this. We've got too much of something. We're not moderating things in our life. It's okay to have some, but you know, you don't want to be, and so we need to moderate our scale, bring more other things into our lives to so that the devil isn't in full control, because the devil is at the base of the whole situation here, Leo. The devil is in control right now. So I think you're trying to change this. You're trying to change this because we have the rebirth here in the recent past. And rebirth is about change, is about wanting to begin a new chapter, wanting to start again, you know, try something different, right? Try something different, because in the Two of Swords and the Hanged Man, you know, you're stuck with this other way. You've been stuck in some way. So here, and interesting, you have the rabbit, you know, it's interesting, is wanting to expand, wanting to share, I think that in some ways you're wanting to connect with others in a new way, okay, in a new way. I also want you to notice that the child represents our vulnerability. This is new for us, is coming out of the dark cave into the light, and because in the dark cave there's a transition, the transformation. We've done a lot of thinking, we've maybe done some grieving or learning about ourselves in some way, but we've grown, we've matured for it, right? And now we're coming out new, like we've shed all these old skins, and that's what you're trying to do, shed some of this devil energy, right? You know, you know exactly what this is, but you're in the midst of transforming that, okay? In the immediate future, you have the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands is about defending yourself in a situation. And this could be with this Two of Swords, and the Seven of Wands is about you're having to defend yourself. It says you're going to stand your ground even though you feel wounded from this, okay? You feel wounded from whatever this is, all right? I also wanted to point out, I forgot, that the Fairlit, the Temperance, sometimes speaks of a Sagittarius, okay? And um, so it could have to do with one at work, or maybe this person can help you, with your challenge with seeing and all that, but doesn't have to be. I think it's more about your starting to make changes. You're able to leave something behind in that cave, whatever it is. An old belief system, a cherished dream, perhaps. A routine. I don't know, a habit. With the devil here, it could be a habit. But anyway, you're getting ready to leave that behind. How others are seeing you or influencing you is you could have met somebody. I see that up here in the Queen and the King of Pentacles. You could have met somebody who thinks the same way as you do, feels the same way, wants the same things, kind of grounded. You like their energy. Could be very healing for you at this time. And you see eye to eye. So you could have or are going to meet somebody. Usually with the Two of Cups, this is love, but it could be friendship too, or it also could be like a reuniting where you didn't have a lot of communication or talk or agreement perhaps with a friend or person in your life, and now you're able to connect again, and perhaps you really miss this person. You might really miss this person and in your life, and you're able to connect with them again, okay? You have every single two. You have every single two. There is a lot about balance and connection for you, okay? Also, twos are big about making plans for a new beginning, which you're really wanting, right? There's something, I think, that you're tired of fighting for. In a way, you're tired of fighting for. You also could work in the health industry in some way. And it's been draining on you, and you might need something different for a while, perhaps, okay? The Two of Pentacles is in your expectations, and the Two of Pentacles is where we're trying to get our finances back in order. We're making plans. We're waiting for our ships to come in, and then we're getting on one of them. We're going to set sail and take off and explore new possibilities, new businesses, new relationships. Sometimes this is a partnership in a business. We're going to enter in, but you need to get your own stuff in order first. This is very much a preparation card, getting things ready in order. All the twos are, they're planning cards. The planning could have begun right here when you met this person, or they returned. It doesn't really say they returned, but they could have, okay? And the Two of Wands, another two. And the Two of Wands says you're ready. You're ready to go. You don't know where you're going to end up, but you're okay with that. You're starting, it seems, from scratch, this could be in an industry you're planning on getting into. You don't know anything about it. You don't feel like you have any experience, anything to bring with you to this. Doesn't matter. I think you're going anyway. I don't know if there's been an invitation necessarily for you, but maybe inspiration, maybe you want to see something else of the world, something else of the work industry. You're tired of working wherever you're working, doing whatever you're doing, and you're yearning for just a different experience. It's not like skydiving, that kind of thing. It doesn't have to be huge, just different. Okay? But I feel like you are seeking broader, greener, different pastures. You're tired of looking at the same landscape. Okay? I feel also like you need to change you feel like you need to change your landscape to get away from the devil. You feel like, well, if I stay here, or if I work here, or if I stay in this relationship, or whatever it is, if I don't seek something out there, I'm going to feel the same way. So I think you're about to see, in a way you might be afraid to take the step to leave your rock. Again, you're feeling vulnerable. There's that naked. She's sitting there naked with only that shawl, that cape around her. She can't see where their path is going to lead, and they don't look, sometimes we're afraid of what we can't see. Doesn't mean it's going to be terrible, but we don't know, right? So it's scary thoughts about what's to come. You could be thinking about it this way. This is your challenge, is to look at all the balance it could bring in your life, new experiences, and that's exactly what the Temperance card is about, to bring new experiences in, take some of that stuff that's toxic out of your life, but you got to fill it with something. And that it needs to be changed. Right? So you're just reluctant to do it. It might feel like a lot of work, but I really get a sense of partnership here with someone. Okay, I'm not sure who it is in your life, but someone is going to help you. It could be like this King of Pentacles, this person, this Earth sign. Let's try and find out a little bit more. Tell me for Leo. Where are they going, first of all? And where are you going, Leo? And who? Not surprised at all. That's what you're seeking there in that Two of Wands. That's what you're going out. What you don't realize is once you get out there over that hill, what you can't see is opportunity. There is an opportunity waiting for you, I feel like, okay? You may get the call. You know, someone may tell you, could be a golden opportunity for you. It's, it's about taking action too. The energy, having the energy, 10 of Pentacles. So this is also the completion of something else, because you want something more. You want commitment now. You want something that you can pass down, that you can be proud of, build yourself, right? And you go, it's the Ace and the 10 here. It has a lot of potential, this opportunity. Again, it's a fire and earth energy. Fire and earth here, we're seeing, okay? The earth helps ground the fire energy a lot. Whew. And I think the fire inspires the earth. All right. So, Six of Pentacles and the Hierophant. All right. Well, in some ways, I feel like there's some sort of ascension happening for you. You're going to move into a better position. You could be making more money, excelling in that way. But you also probably will have more responsibility, along with money comes with that. It could be in an institution of some sort, I feel like. Not sure what kind. Where, like I said, you could go up the ranks. You could really grow in this institution. Eventually becoming a leader, teacher, trainer, something, a guide. Something like that. Always evolving, I feel like, okay? I feel like it's a big, rich industry. Not sure what that is, So, and it's gonna grow for you. This is like big opportunity. You're kind of afraid to leave what you're in, but geez, there's a lot of good things coming. You won't be sorry. I'm not telling you to leave it. I'm just saying, you will be successful, happy in the new direction as well. Happier, I think. Happier. I think it's a chance for you to grow as well, as a person, as who you are as well. It's not just up the ladder. You're developing yourself, Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Okay, kind of see that in the Hanged Man a little bit too, eh? The Hanged Man is taking a pause. It's the 4. It's time to think, We don't talk, we don't act, we just observe and we think. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Financial issues. Okay. Could be worried about money. There could be something too about borrowing money here too, and this might be why you're looking to get into some sort of a better position. You might be borrowing money. I think there's might be things you want to do with this person, but you don't, you maybe not have the money to do it right now. So, you know, in some ways you're having to borrow from Peter to pay Paul to do things, to arrange things, but you really need to get your things in order, back in, you know, paid off, back to a stable condition, because you need to get ready. You may be going, all right? Making a choice, partnering up. I don't think you're expecting this in some ways right now, you know, eh? Yeah, I don't think you're expecting it. Okay, that's enough of those cards. I love that. It says, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Love that. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So, and I think this is more than just one person in your life, you know, with all your dealings. I think this is something that you need. Not that you have been doing it, but you should continue to do that. And the last card I'm going to get to you or give to you is believe in your own magic. What does Leo need to know for February? This February could be, there's definitely partnerships, help, support, but bringing some balance into your life is a huge issue here. You're wanting change, you're wanting something new, and meeting this person, or this person coming back or something like that, might be the big catalyst for you, eh? You realize, I don't want this anymore. Look at that, jumped right out. Lavender, surround yourself with love. So look at that. That's just friends hanging out, getting support, feeling good, you know. Very comforting. Very comforting. You know, you can take a break too. You can take a rest, have a bit of a break to catch up, right? Like energetically. Like we need to do that sometimes. There we go. There we go. Sword. Make the change. Wait till I show you the picture, Leo. Okay. She's about to cut her hair. And you know, I got to tell you, in Native tradition, you know, from my teachings, what I've been taught, when you cut your hair, you cut away memories. Okay, you're letting that go. Sometimes when someone passes away in your life, someone very close to you, you'll cut your hair because it's symbolic of the time that you knew them, you know what I mean? And so she's cutting away her hair, those memories, ready to move on, ready for the new, the fresh. You know, that's why they call it a fresh cut, right? It's fresh, you know. Ready to see yourself honestly. You know, we're going back to this Two of Swords here, right? You're ready to face it now. By the end of this journey, you're ready to face it, what you couldn't face here. You're ready to. Oh, I am so excited for you. Oh, well, comment if you want to. Like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. I really appreciate it. I don't say that very often because people know if you want to, you want to. But also, I'll be appearing this weekend, the 20, what was it again? The 28th, 29th in Newmarket, Ontario at the Lions Hall. So if you want to drop in, meet me or other readers, feel free. I'd love to see you. Otherwise, take care. Have a really nice month. Bye now.